Hi, I'm Devin Brooke with Film Invasion Los Angeles, here with a filmmaker from Mountain King. Please tell us your name and about your project.
I'm Simon Louis Ong. I'm one of the writers and one of the producers on Mountain King. It's a horror comedy about a young woman who travels to Sweden to meet her boyfriend's parents as kind of a last-ditch effort to sort of save their relationship. But then when she gets there, discovers that his family's maybe not all they seem and are hiding some ancient Nordic secrets. Yeah.
That's very fun because that's
Yeah.
a fun combination of personal and lore and
Yes.
mystery
Yeah.
and horror elements.
Yeah,
How fun.
we described it as sort of a rom-com, sort of set against the backdrop of a horror movie. So
That's
yeah.
great. I love
Yeah,
that. What inspired you guys to create this project?
So when we started setting out to make a feature, the director Gabrielle Christensen, her thing is kind of horror comedy, and I knew that I wanted to do something with a good amount of special effects makeup and monster makeup. And then we also had this location in Pennsylvania in the woods where it gets really snowy
Yeah.
over the winter, and we said, I think if we get there in January, it might be able to double as Sweden, which it did. Thankfully, it snowed the whole time.
Yeah,
Thankfully,
it was a
and
very snowy
non-thankfully.
winter in Pennsylvania this year.
It was crazy. We just got it was like a record-breaking amount of snow there, and it made the production so difficult, but it looks really nice on camera. So those elements kind of all came together, from there the story kind of built out. It started as a adaptation of part of Peer Gynt, the play. And it kind of grew from there, changed. We gender swapped the lead role and figured it out. It evolved from there. But yeah, that's how it started.
Fun. That's a good coming together of like different assets and ideas of like
Yeah.
trying to do a monster thing, having an asset that you guys can film at,
Yeah.
having friends that you want to collaborate with. Sounds like this was a very collaborative process as
Very
well.
collaborative. Yeah, I mean three co-writers and three producers, and then the director's one of the co-writers as well. So from the beginning, it was all of us sort of in a room, figuring out what the movie was going to look like, what we were going to do with it, and small crew. I think at our largest cast and crew was maybe 20 people.
Wow.
So everyone was kind of all hands on deck, doing a lot of different things. Everyone was art department at one point or another. So so it was very collaborative. Yeah.
It's very fun.
Yeah.
What did you learn about either yourself as a writer or filmmaker or maybe collaboration partner?
Well, it was
there?
the first time I'd ever really co-written anything. I'd mostly written solo, but I knew my co-writers very well. Graham, he and I were college roommates, and then we met Gabby when we moved out here. So there was a lot of trust there, and I found that co-writing not as challenging as I think I thought it was before. Before I had done it, I was able to, it's a lot easier to, I think, relinquish ideas and just sort of trust other people when it is, other collaborators that you trust so much. But yeah, and then I also you learn so much when you're actually, on set, being like, what can and cannot actually be accomplished here for very little money. And so, the three of us, we just wrote another feature. We're getting ready to shoot it next month. And that was a lot more, having actually shot one. We had all of that in mind when we wrote this one, and I think we were able to have a starting place that was a lot more realistic than where this one started out.
But that's also great that obviously you guys enjoyed collaborating together
Yeah.
and you're carrying this on into
Yeah.
future projects.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
yeah.
congratulations on that. Congratulations
Thank
on being here. Where else can people engage with this film?
So next weekend we're at NoHo Cinefest, also in this theater, I believe.
Oh, nice.
But then, follow us on Red Dog Productions on Instagram. Our website, reddogproductions.org. There will be more information there on more screenings. And I'm Sorry, Matt 6 is the name of the feature that we're shooting starting at the end of next month.
Great.
So yeah, keep an eye out. Yeah.
All right, Red Dog Productions. Follow them on Instagram. Follow them on their website. And congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great.